All right, let's talk about a planet that sounds like it was pulled straight out of a sci-fi movie. We're diving into a world with a secret that is, well, quite literally priceless.
Just take a second and look at this number. Seriously, let that sink in. It's basically impossible to even comprehend, right? This isn't a typo, and it's not the budget for some fictional space empire. No, this is a very real valuation for a very real object out there in our universe.
So what do you even call a number this huge? The official term is nonillion, $27 nonillion. I mean, it's a number so vast it makes all the wealth here on Earth look like loose change in your pocket. And this is the key to our entire story today. Okay, so where in the cosmos does a price tag like that come from? Let's meet the celestial asset that's responsible for this absolutely incredible figure. Yup, you've probably put it together by now. That entire $27 nonillion, that's the estimated worth of one single planet. Its name is 55 Cancri E, and honestly, it's one of the most fascinating worlds we have ever discovered. But, its value is only one part of the story. To really get why it's worth so much, we first have to understand just how bizarre this planet really is. Its whole nature is it's unlike anything we have in our own solar system. So first things first, astronomers call 55 Cancri E a super-Earth. All that means is it's a rocky planet, kind of like ours, but it's significantly larger and way more massive. And that extra mass is absolutely crucial. It creates these crushing internal pressures we can barely even imagine. And just look at this contrast. While our Earth takes a full 365 days to go around the sun, 55 Cancri E completes an entire year, a full orbit, in just 18 hours. Can you even imagine that? Celebrating your birthday every single day? That incredible speed means it is practically hugging its parent star, which makes it blisteringly hot. And that intense, almost hellish environment, well, that turns out to be the secret to its unbelievable value. So we've got a scorching hot, super fast super Earth, but how does that translate into $27 non-lillion? What could possibly be on this planet, or maybe inside of it, that's worth so much? Now we get to the really good part. Let's look at the anatomy of this world. We're about to dive into the science that suggests 55 Cancri E isn't just made of rock, but it might be a cosmic jewel of truly unimaginable proportions. The recipe for this is surprisingly simple. By studying the light from its star, astronomers figured out the planet is incredibly rich in carbon. So you take that main ingredient, you add the immense heat and crushing pressure you'd find deep inside a super-Earth, and what's the result? You get carbon's two most famous forms, graphite and, you guessed it, diamond. So the whole theory is that the way the planet formed, combined with its extreme internal conditions, created the perfect setup to convert a huge chunk of its carbon into a crystalline structure. The whole world is basically a planetary scale pressure cooker. And this all leads to a conclusion that is just mind-blowing. Take a look at this breakdown of its composition. Scientists estimate that a massive part of this planet isn't just regular old rock and metal, but something way, way more precious. Just let that sink in for a minute. An entire third of the planet's mass. We're not talking about a layer or some deposits here and there. We're talking about a significant fraction of the entire world, theorized to be pure solid diamond. It's really hard to wrap your head around, isn't it? A planet made of diamond. So let's try to put this distant, dazzling fortune into some final perspective. So does this mean we're about to start the biggest treasure hunt in history? Well, for now, probably not. I mean, at 40 light years away, we won't be sending a mining crew anytime soon. But just discovering it opens up this incredible possibility. What other unbelievable riches are just waiting to be found out there in the cosmos? Ultimately, 55 Cancri E is just a powerful reminder. A reminder that the universe isn't only vaster than we can possibly imagine, but it's also filled with wonders that challenge our whole idea of what value even means. It just makes you wonder, what other impossible worlds are out there waiting for us to find them?